Donovan back with Cavalier Roasters. Oh, these are wonderful dishes and so functional for jump-start cooking. In my microwave, I now have a pork loin. Now this loin weighs about 3.5 pounds, and I got this at the store, filled it up with a mixture of dried fruit. Now I microwave it for about 10 to 15 minutes or to an internal temperature of 150 degrees. Now after that period of time, I placed it in the oven. We're just going to pretend because we started in the microwave and it's a little bit pale, so I put on some orange marmalade, put it in the hot oven for just about 10 minutes. And this is what comes out. Look at that beautiful, gorgeous roast. But we can cook and serve in the same dish, and let me show you this wonderful thing. As you take this to your guests, place it in your table and cut into the center or make a portion for each one of your guests. And this is what you have. This gorgeous stuffed Scandinavian pork loin. Isn't that beautiful? 25 minutes when you jump started with Cavalier glassware. It would take you 1 hour and 15 minutes if you did that in your conventional oven. All right, the pork loin, let's set this aside. And with this wonderful cookware, it's designed not only to cook, but as I told you before, to serve. We have the metal rack here. Place that on the table so that the hot dish will not affect the surface of your table. All right, now from that, we go to the larger, the biggest one, our Super Dome roaster. And in this oven, I have a 12-pound turkey. And with the dome on the top, the moisture circulates over the top and bastes this turkey. Look at that, brown and crusted, because after about 1 hour and 15 minutes for a 12-pound turkey, we remove the top roast and let the hot air circulate around the turkey to give it that brown, crispy, crunchy skin. Now here's something I want you to see. Because we jump-started this in the Super Dome roaster made by Cavalier, not only is this tender and delicious, but I want you to see how moist the meat is inside here. Look at that. Juicy and moist, perfect for sandwiches. You'll never have to worry about your turkeys drying out when you cook them with the Super Dome roaster. All right, we have several other dishes that I want to show you. And again, you'll notice that all of these have not only beauty, but also function. So we set this aside. And here, remember the rectangular roaster? I'm going to make a super dish here. Now, we should all eat more fish. A lot of people complain they don't like to cook fish because it makes the kitchen smell fishy. When you use your microwave to cook fish, you don't get that fishy smell. Now here in our rectangular roaster, I have in the base 2 beautiful fresh trout. Look at those guys. Now notice how I set them in the dish. I set them upright because most of the flesh is on the top here, and that's where you get most of the energy from your microwave oven. I have a little poaching liquid in the bottom. So we place them in there, and always cover your fish when you cook it by microwave. This is not going to be a jump start recipe. This is merely microwave. So you place your fish in here, cook them 5 minutes per pound. You will have the juicy, tender, delicious poached fish, and without the fishy odor in your kitchen. And look at this. This is a vertical roaster. I just love this. You saw the chicken that we did before. Again, you can cook the chicken. You mount it on the center post that we have here, and that's hollow. So when you cook this in your conventional oven or your microwave, the energy comes in the center and the sides. It cooks faster. It's juicy and moist. Now, you're going to jump start this. 15 minutes in your microwave on high power. Take it out, transfer it to a hot oven at 400 degrees for another 10 minutes. Believe me, you'll never have a tender, more juicy chicken in your life, whether it be rotisseried for 1.5 hours or barbecued or conventionally cooked. That's our wonderful roasters, and I'll be right back to show you more Cavalier cookware.